Hi everybody, welcome to your online yoga class. Today we're going to do a Vinyasa flow. My name is Berend and I will guide you through the online yoga class. So let's get started right away. So we're going to stand on our mat, feet are hip distance apart. From here roll your shoulders up high and then slowly let them fall down. Slowly closing the eyes. Try to relax your toes. And for now, just focus on the breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth for now. Try to find your balance. So try to put your body weight in the center. So maybe the weight is a little bit more in the heels or a little bit more on the toes. Try to get it in the center, in the middle of the soles of the feet. Maybe rock the weight of your body side to side to feel that the weight of the body is a little bit more in one leg or a little bit more in the other leg. And then focus on that breath. Fully relax your diaphragm so the breath can sink all the way deep into the lower stomach. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the glutes as well. And try to push your hips a little bit more forward so we're not hanging in that lower spine. Lifting up the kneecaps as well. Pressing the heels into the mat. Keeping the eyes closed, and from here slowly we're going to move our body from side to side, rotating the spine. Try to keep the eyes closed and try to focus on the balance. Just letting the arms hang over there. Relax the shoulders and try to make that rotation a little bit bigger. So really getting into that lower spine. Maybe you hear it pop a little bit, letting go of a little bit of tension over there. And then make it as big as you can without falling. Try to still relax the toes, push the heels in the mat, and make it as big as you can. Go bigger. And at your max, slowly wind down. And then we're going to make the rotation a little bit smaller. Coming back to the center, relaxing the hands, and from here slowly opening the eyes, closing the feet together, the toes are touching, the heels are slightly apart. Inhale, take the arms up high, reach up, and then your exhale through your mouth, you're going to cactus the arm, lift the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lift the chest so the lower spine is a little bit curved. Inhale. Exhale, push your shoulders down, fingers are wide. Inhale. Exhale. Keep exhaling through the mouth here. Inhaling, reach up. Exhale. And inhale, last time. Exhale. And inhale, hands come up. You interlace the fingers with the index fingers to the sky. And from here you're going to reach up on an inhale, push those shoulders down. Exhale, stay here. And inhale, reach to the left side. Now push your hips forward and maybe push that left hip a little bit forward as well. Inhale, reach further. And exhale, go deep. Keep those lower ribs in so we're not hanging in the spine, but the lower ribs are in. Inhale. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Relax. Other side. Inhaling, reach up. And from here, exhale, relax. Next inhale, reach to the right side. And exhale, sink deep, let go. Push those hips forward. Keep those upper legs active. So we're pulling up the kneecaps and push those shoulders away from the ears. Lower ribs in the spine. Or lower ribs in the hips. Inhale to the right. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Push that left hip further to the front so we're not opening only on the right hip. So the left hip is not to the back but also to the front. Inhale, exhale, go deep. And inhale, maximum pulse, and exhale, back center. Let go of your hands. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, Tadasana. Mountain pose. Exhale, relax. Now we're going to warm up the spine a little bit more, so we're going to do that one more time, but then a little bit faster. Your next inhale, take the arms up high, interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, go to the left. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, stay here. Inhale to the right. Exhale, go deep. And inhale, back up. Exhale, stay here. One more. Inhale, go to the left side. Exhale, go down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, right side. Pushing those hips to the front. Exhale, go deep. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, let go of the hands. Reach the hands up high, shoulders low. And from here, we're going to a flat back. Slowly going forward. Arms are in line with the ears. And the back is flat. So from here, we're trying to reach the arms forward. Push those hips to the back. And then place that weight of the body a little bit on top of the feet. So it's not in the soles of the feet. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, stay here. Push those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach forward. Lower ribs are tucked in. Exhale. Deep inhale. And from there, exhale, forward fold. Place the hands next to the feet. If this is too much, you can always bend those legs a little bit. Relax, relax the neck. Maybe shake the shoulders a little bit. Maybe bend the knees. And from here, slowly, you're going to place the right hand in front of the feet. We're going to bend the right leg. And if you have some opening in the back, from here you can lift up that left hand to the sky. Keep that right leg bent and press that left knee to the back of the room. Now if this is too much, you can always bend that left knee a little bit as well. But we're going into the left hamstrings. Inhale, reach up. Push that left hip forward a little bit. Relax the toes. Exhale, relax the hamstring. Inhale. And slowly going to the other side, placing the left hand in front of the feet. And then bending the left leg, opening to the right side. And try to keep that right leg straight. And push that right hip forward again, so we're not out of balance with the hips. Maybe look up to test your balance. Wiggling the toes, so the toes are not grabbing onto the mat. And if you feel like it and you want to challenge yourself, maybe closing the eyes. Inhale. Push those hips back. Exhale, relax the hamstrings. Deep inhale. And exhale, back to center. Straighten out those knees. Inhale, lift the chest, half forward fold. Exhale, step to your high plank. Now we're going to put the weight of the shoulders above the wrist. And the hips are in line with the shoulders. Push those heels back. Inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to lower the knees to the mat. Move the weight forward. And then exhale, go down to your baby chaturanga. Dandasana. Lay yourself all the way on the mat. Next inhale, going for baby cobra. Roll those shoulders back. The neck is in line with the spine. And the feet are in the mat. Now to test yourself that the weight is not in the hands, let go of the hands so you're lifting that weight with the lower back. Roll those shoulders, lift the chest. Inhale and exhale. Slowly push yourself to all fours. Tabletop position. Inhale, tuck the toes under. And exhale to your first downward facing dog. Maybe bending the knees, walking the dog. Shaking the head, yes or no. And from here, stay in your down dog. Rotate your upper arms to the front of the mat. So we're trying to roll them in. And pull the upper legs up. Pushing the hips up to the sky. And the shoulders in line with the hips. So we're not hanging in the shoulders, but push our shoulders up. And from there, elongate that longer spine. So that longer spine is not curved, but we're elongating it. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels deeper into the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, pushing the whole hand into the mat, not only the wrist in the mat, but also the fingertips. Deep inhale, exhale. Next inhale, bend both knees. Look between the hands and step or jump between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest, half forward fold. And exhale, full forward fold. Inhaling, rise up to a high mountain. Hands meet above the head and exhale to prayer pose. Inhaling, Tadasana. Exhaling, let go. And from here we're going to our Malasana squat. So we're going to open the feet, toes are pointing outwards. And from here, reach the arms up high. The hands are separate from each other. Inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to sink deep into Malasana. Now, if this is too much, you can also roll the mat or put a blanket underneath the heels. And if this is okay, stay here and sink the hips deeper. Maybe pushing the elbows to the knees, so the hips open, shoulders low, and lift the chest. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Now next inhale, we're going up. And exhale, going down. We're going to warm up those hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, open those knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, go to the left side. Exhale. Inhale to the right side. Exhale. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Last one to the left. And next inhale, last one to the right. Exhale. Stay here. Now the hips are a little bit more warm. Maybe you can open the hips a little bit more. Focusing on the breath. And try to not roll into the soles of the feet. So maybe you're hanging your ankles. Try to lift those ankles up so the feet don't roll in. Lifting the chest. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, sink those hips a little bit lower. And next inhale, slowly move up. Placing the feet together, toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. And from here we're going for a flow. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive to full forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, half forward fold. Exhale, plank, and now you can take the baby chaturanga like we did before, or if you want to take it up a notch, go for the full chaturanga dandasana. So inhaling here, exhaling, going down, keeping the elbows next to the body, lowering the body, stay here. Inhale, either baby cobra or up dog. Rolling the shoulders open, lift the chest, and exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here. Now push your shoulders up again and elongate that lumbar spine so we're not hanging in the spine and in the shoulders. Lifting up the kneecaps. Lifting up the upper legs to the sky to lift the hips higher. Relaxing the toes. And maybe look towards the navel if you have some space to stretch the shoulders even deeper. Inhaling. Exhaling. Push those arms into the mat. Rotate the upper arms in and sink those heels. Staying here for one deep breath in, exhale out, and on your next inhale, bend both knees, look between the hands and step or jump between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, come up, high mountain. Exhale. Prayer pose, inhale. Mountain pose, relax. Maybe shake it out if that feels good. And from here we're going to Utkatasana, or chair pose. So taking the feet together, toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. Next inhale, bend the knees and come to chair pose, known as Utkatasana. Shoulders are low, reach those hands forward and try to not arch that back. So we don't open the chest, but the chest is in line with the hips. Seeing those hips, lift those arms, and from there, make sure that you can see your toes. If not, then bring the weight a little bit more back. Maybe the weight is too front, too much in the front, then bring it back. Inhale, sink deep. Inhale deep, once more, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fold forward, head to the shins. If it's too much, bend those knees. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, step or jump to chaturanga. So take your option. So you can take baby chaturanga, baby cobra, or full chaturanga, or upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Inhale deeply, exhale, staying here. Now your next inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, place that leg between the hands. Inhale, come up to your crescent lunge or high lunge. Now from here, lower those shoulders and push the hips a little bit forward so we're stretching the upper right leg. Pushing the right heel to the back wall. Inhale deeply. Sink deeply. Push that heel to the wall. Inhale. On your exhale, you're going to take the arms in front of your chest. And from there, switch to your twisted crescent lunge. Now keep those elbows on top of each other. The navel is pulled to the spine. And if you feel like it, maybe opening the arms, looking to the sky. And otherwise, if that's too much, you're just going to stay here. Relax the toes. And try to rotate that back leg inward. So we're not opening the hip, but we're closing the hips. Inhale. And exhale. Sink deep. Try to relax in this pose. Try to stretch those hips a little bit. The knees are above the ankles. Shoulders away from the ears. Take your option with the arms. Sink those hips. Inhale and exhale. Slowly making our way back to crescent. Inhale, exhale, flow. Chaturanga Dandasana, choose your option. Inhaling, choose your option, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, staying here. Exhale. So if you have a very flexible spine, you might tend to arch in that back. So even more, then focus on pushing those shoulders up high. And work that core as well. Inhaling, the right leg comes high. Three-legged. Exhale, step that leg between the hands. Inhale to crescent. Inhale, reach up, shoulders low. And make sure that the lower ribs are pointed towards the hips. Inhale, exhale. Push that left heel back. And make sure that the knee is above the right ankle. Inhale deeply. Exhale, going for that twist to the other side. Hooking the left elbow to the right outer knee. Now again, feel free to take your option. Open arms, look up to the sky. Or just stay here. Roll those shoulders back, push that heel back, and sink those hips. Focus on the breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Relaxing the toes, sinking the hips. And try to lift that upper left leg as well. Rotating from the spine, navel is to the spine as well. Last inhale. And exhale, back to crescent. Inhale, staying here. And exhale, going for that flow. Take your option again. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe wiggling the hips. Pushing the shoulders away from the ears. Push those hips to the sky. Relax. Pull those upper legs up high. And from here, on your next inhale, you're going to bend both legs. Look between the hands and step or jump between the hands. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, full forward. Inhale, lift up to high mountain. And exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. From here on your next inhale, toes are touching, heels are slightly apart. Come to Utkatasana. Lift the chest, sink those hips back. Keep that those lower ribs to the pelvis. Inhale and exhale, going for a twist. Taking that right elbow to the left knee. And again, feel free to take your option. Arms open, look up to the sky, or keep your arms in front of the chest. Make sure to relax those toes. And try to not bring that right knee forward more than the left knee, so the knees are in line. Elongating the lumbar spine. Breathe through it. Sink a little bit deeper on each exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, back to center. And exhale, going to the other side. Hooking the left elbow to the right knee. Making sure that the left knee is not moving forward but is in line. Again, take your option. Arms open to the sky, look up to the sky. Or just keep them in front of your chest. Pushing those hips backwards. Navel is to the spine, core is activated. So the belly is not resting on the upper legs. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. And inhale, back to center. Arms next to the ears, reach up, inhale. Sink deep. Exhale, fold forward. Good job, nice guys. Inhale, lift the chest. And from there, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to bend the knees. Take the knees to the mat. Toes are touching. Knees are slightly apart. And relax for a moment in your child's pose. Focus on the breath. Sinking deep to the lower stomach. Maybe going all the way down to the lower spine. Try to relax the lower spine muscles as well. Heels sink or glutes sink to the heels. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. And from here, slowly we're going to make our way to tabletop position, all fours. Tuck the toes under and then push to downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up high to the sky. Now exhale, bring that knee to the chest in high plank. Stay here. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, back to your three-legged dog. Inhale, move forward again, high plank. Staying here. Push those shoulders to the sky and keep those hips in line with the shoulders. Lift that knee up. Inhale. Exhale. Three-legged. Last one. Inhale, knee to the chest. And from here we're going to pump the knee, pulse the knee. Inhale, lower the knee. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, up. Two more times. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower it. Exhale, up. And place that foot between the hands. Now we're going to pivot the foot to the left side of the mat, placing both hands on the inside of the foot. And for now we're going to rest that right knee onto the mat, pressing the hips. Maybe if you have some space, coming to the forearms. Otherwise, staying on your hands. Work on letting go of the tension in your hips. And maybe you can play with opening the knee a little bit, rotating onto the foot. And then opening the knee so you get a little bit deeper into those hips. Relax the hips. Let gravity move those hips closer to the mat. And for those who are up for it, you can tuck the toes under of your right foot and then come to your hands and lift that knee. Now take your option. You can also just stay in that last position, and if you feel like a deeper stretch and you want to test your balance a little bit more, come up with me. So from here we're going to place the left hand underneath the left leg, let go of the right hand, and maybe try to interlace the fingers or take the wrist with the left hand. Inhale, lift the chest, and from there exhale, sink the hips low. Try to relax the toes. So if this is too much, just come to that last position with the right knee on the mat or lift that right knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink deep. One more deep inhale. And exhale, slowly let go. Wherever you are, come back onto your arms. Inhale, pivoting that foot in front of the middle of the mat. Taking that left hand next to the foot. Rotating that right heel down. Inhaling, come up to your warrior two. Now we're trying to make sure that the knee is above the ankle, but pushing the hips a little bit forward so we're not hanging in the lower spine. Shoulders are in line with each other. Shoulders are down. And try to avoid the knee from rolling in. So we're trying to push that knee open. Inhale and sink deep. Let go. Push that right foot into the mat. So the side of the foot is into the mat and sink deep. Inhale, flip the hands, move forward. And then exhale, lift up and go deep to your peaceful warrior. Now you can also take that right hand on the inside of the left leg. Make sure that you still push that right foot into the mat, opening that left knee. Inhale, exhale, go even deeper, sink in those hips, stay here, deep inhale. You can do this. Exhale, inhale, come back up. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, going for a flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, stay here, relax, exhale. Push those shoulders, lift those hips, rotate those arms. And from here, we're going to our right side. So your next inhale, you're going to lift that right leg up high. Exhale, bring that knee to the chest. Inhale, stay here. Hips are in line with the shoulders. Lift it up. Exhale, push back. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Stay here. Lower those hips in line with the shoulders. Push those shoulders up high. Lift that knee. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Moving forward. Lift that knee. And from here we're going to pulse for 5 times. Inhaling, going down. exhale up, inhale, exhale up, inhale, and exhale up, inhale, exhale up, last one, inhale, exhale up, hold it, and then step it between the hands. From there, you're going to move your foot to the right side of the mat, placing your right hand onto the left side of your foot. Now lower that knee, lower that foot. From here, lift the chest, sink those hips. Option 1 on the hands, option 2 on the forearms. Maybe opening that knee. And in this pose, it's very important that the knee is not in front of the foot. So if you see that your knee is above the toes or even further, then bring that weight back. So we're preventing the knee, and we're also sinking deeper in those hips when we move the weight backwards. Now maybe open that hip again if that feels good. Let that knee fall. And try to keep that chest lifted while you're pushing your hips down. Now again, we have some options. You can stay here if that feels good. And otherwise, bring that foot back to the mat. From there, come on your arms. And then lift that left knee off of the mat. Then from there, you can stay here again. Or otherwise, take that right arm underneath the right leg. Let go of the left. And then maybe try to take the hands or the wrists. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink deep, relax the toes. Inhale. Exhale, keep that left leg rotated in so we're not opening that left hip. Deep inhale once more. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly let go. Now wherever you are, come to your hands and then bring that right foot into the center of the mat. Rotate that left heel. Inhale, you know what's coming. Warrior 2. Staying here. Focus on that breath. Opening the knee. Knees above the ankle. Push that left hip or the left foot into the mat. Push the hips forward. Shoulders low. Reach your crown up and then sink your hips. Nice. Open that knee so we're not hanging into the knee. Inhaling, moving forward, flip the hands. And then exhale, going up. From there, going back to reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Placing the left hand either on the leg or on the inner thigh of the right leg. Look up to your hand and sink deep. Still pushing the hips forward. Placing the weight also into the left foot. Sinking in the right knee, open that right knee as well. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. You got this. Inhale, exhale, let go. Inhale, exhale, sink. And inhale, slowly come back up to warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, flow. Cartwheel the arms. Choose your option with the flow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, up dog. Or baby cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Maybe you want to shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Maybe flutter the lips. To let go of some tension, or maybe you want to give a good sigh through the mouth. Try to stay here. Breathing in through the nose. Pushing the hips to the sky. Exhale, sink those heels to the mat deeper. Inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale, going to Balasana, Child's Pose. Relax, staying here. Sink those hips to the heels. Focus on the breath, sinking all the way to the lower spine and maybe all the way to the back muscles. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the jaw. And then slowly from there we're going to make our way back to all four tabletop position. Shoulders are above the wrist, hips are above the knees. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe walk the dog a little bit if that feels good. Inhale, staying here. Exhale. Next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up this time, staying here, three-legged. Inhale. And exhale, place that foot between the hands. Right away, pivot that left heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink deep. Move that left or that right arm forward. Move that left arm back like you're being pulled out of each other. Lift the chest, lift the head, and then sink in those hips. Keep pushing into that left hip or into that left foot. Pushing the hips forward. Inhale, move forward. From here, we're going to our side angle. Placing the right arm above the right knee. Either placing the left arm to the sky or next to the ears. And if you have a little bit more space, maybe you can place that right hand next to the foot. So wherever you are, stay here. Breathe through it. Open that chest and maybe look up to the sky, pushing the hips forward, opening that left hip more. The navel is to the spine. And for those who are a little bit more advanced, come to your full bind. Taking the right arm underneath the leg, taking the wrist. Stay here, wherever you are, you're going to stay here. Now I have another option for you. If you're in a bind, slowly move that foot close to the front of the mat. Lift up. And we're going to our full bird of paradise. Either staying here or slowly stretch out that leg. Lift the chest. Inhale, wherever you are, stay here. Exhale, if you're in full bird of paradise, slowly make your way back to your bind. Letting go of that hand, opening to the sky. Now everybody come up with me. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, exhale, float. Cartwheel the arms, step that right foot down, back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Wiggle the hips. Give me a sigh. Sigh it out. Let go of that tension. Now from here, we're going to our fallen star position. You're going to lift that right leg up once more, three-legged dog. Now place that right leg in front of the left. From there, you're going to pivot your weight to the left leg, reaching the left hand to the sky. So the weight is almost completely on the left leg. Staying here, push those hips up high. And for those who want it, maybe lift that right leg up as well. Stay with that breath. Lift those hips, lift those shoulders, lift that side right body up high. Inhale. Staying here. Deep inhale, lift that leg higher. And exhale, flip it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, let go, going for a flow. Inhaling, high plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. And exhaling, down dog. In through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Maybe flutter the lips. And from there, going to the other side. Inhale, left leg comes up high. Exhale, step that leg between the hands. Right away, coming to our warrior two on an inhale. Inhale, staying here. Exhale, sink deep. Push that back foot into the mat. Open that knee. Inhale, exhale. Going to side angle. Placing the left arm onto the right leg, onto the left leg. Opening the right arm to the sky. Pushing the hips forward and try to open that right hip to the sky. Now again, maybe an option, take that arm next to the ear. And if you have some space, the left arm onto the mat. And if you're here, try to prevent from that left knee rotating in. There's no contact with the upper arm and the upper left leg. So there's space between that arm and that leg. Inhaling, and for those who are up for it, come to your full bind, taking that left arm underneath the left leg, lifting the chest, roll that shoulder open, look to the sky. Wherever you are, stay there. And now for those who are up for it, coming to your full bird of paradise. So either staying here, lifting the chest, and from there, if you're up for it, maybe stretching out that leg. Inhale, stay here, exhale. Slowly make your way back to that bind. Wherever you are, stay where you are. Placing your hand back to the mat. Right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Warrior 2. Inhale, move forward. Flip those hands. Exhale, reverse warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, sink deep. Open that hip. Open that knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Going for our flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, deep through the nose. And exhale, through the nose, through the mouth. Fluttering the lips, whatever feels good. From here, going for our fallen star on the other side. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up high. Placing the left leg in front of the right. Twisting to the left shoulder. Pushing those hips up high. And if you feel like it, lift that leg. Push those hips. If you're shaking, that's good. We're building up muscle here. Stay in it. Breathe through it. Reach up. Stay here. Lift that left right or that left shoulder, that left side of the body up as well. Inhale. Lift it higher. Exhale. Flip it back. Three-legged. Inhale. Staying here. Exhale. Lower that leg. Flow. Inhale. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling. Exhaling, coming to Balasana, child's pose. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the hips. Those sit bones to the heels. Try to send that breath through the lower spine. And from here, slowly making our way back to all fours. Tucking the toes under and exhale. Down dog. Inhale, bending the knees, look between the hands, step or jump. Between the hands on your exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, rise up. High mountain. Exhale. Prayer pose. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. So now we're going for our balances. And we're going to start with the weight onto the left foot. So for now, toes are touching, heels are touching. Place that weight into the left foot. Lift that upper left leg. Then from here, slowly, you're going to lift that right foot off of the mat. Now, if this is too much and you feel that you're a little bit wobbly, stay here. Try to bring that left or that right hip down. Pull that right hip down. So we're not sinking into that hip. Lift that left side up. Now, if you feel quite stable here, you can take the hands underneath the sole of the foot. Staying here. Lift that chest. And for those who want to take it up a notch, stretch out that leg. Keep that chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly, wherever you are, so if that knee is bent, stay here. If that leg is stretched out, stay here. You're going to take your toes, and then from there, opening to the side. So if you're here, taking that foot, come up and just open that knee, bring that knee to the chest, sink that right hip down, lift that left side up. Staying here, so wherever you are, breathe through it. Inhale, bring that leg to the front, and exhale. Let go. Going for the other side. Placing the weight onto the right leg. Inhaling. Lift the left leg. Again, if this is too much, stay here. Otherwise, take those hands underneath the sole of the foot. Stay here if this is enough. And if you want to take it up a notch, stretch out that leg. Lift the chest, lift that leg. Inhale, staying here. And wherever you are, again, if you're here, slowly come up. Open that leg, take that knee to the side of the body. And if that leg is stretched out, take that toe with the peas and the index finger, or the peas and the middle finger. Lift that leg up high. Inhale, so wherever you are, lift that right side up high and sink that left hip. Inhale. Slowly bring that leg in front of you and let go. Shaking out. Maybe shaking the shoulders. And from here you're going to lift the right leg up. Bend that knee, open that knee, take that ankle, that right ankle above the left knee. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, sink deep into your standing pigeon. Now we're trying to bring that right hip down. So we're not lifting to that side, but we're sinking deep into the hips. Lift the chest and sink. Try to relax that hip so it opens. Lift the chest, sink the hips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly back up high. Going for the other side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Bend that leg, place that ankle above the right knee. Inhale. And exhale, sink deep. Lower that left hip again. Lift the chest. Sink in the hips. Flex that left foot. In through the nose. And exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, sink deep. Feel the tension in the hip. Try to focus on that with the breath. Let go. Sink a little bit deeper. And slowly get back up. And relax. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, hands come up high. Hands are apart from each other. Inhale, come on your toes. Now bring the hands horizontal to the mat. So we're on the toes. Inhaling, toes are slightly apart. And from there we're going to bend the knees. Keep that balance. Keep those toes lifted. Sinking deep, shoulders low. Sinking all the way. And then coming to our yogic squat. Malasana. Hands in prayer pose, lift that chest, sink those hips. Breathe in, relax, breathe out. Now if you feel there's a lot of tension in your hips, stay here. Maybe take that blanket underneath the heels. And otherwise, if you feel that you're quite open, you can come with me. We're going to open the left arm. We're pushing that left knee open. Open the right arm. This is option 1. And for those who want to take it up a notch, take that bind. Rolling the right shoulder open. Opening the knees, sinking the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink those hips. Inhale, open the arms once more. Exhale, center, going for the other side. Inhale, look up to the sky. And then if you want to take that bind, open that left shoulder. Keep the chest lifted. Try to avoid rolling into the feet. So push those knees open. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. And from there, we're going to our boat pose. Now you have an option, staying here or stretching out those legs. So wherever you are, you can stay here. Try to let go of the hands. If you hold onto the knees, try to let them go. Inhale, lift up. And on an exhale, slowly, we're going down. Staying here in your low boat. Inhale. Exhale, back up. Inhale. Exhale. Go down. Inhale. So take your option, either straight or bend. Last one. Inhale, staying here. Exhale, relax. Shaking those legs. Maybe massaging the upper legs. From here, we're going to stretch out the left foot. The left foot is pointed, the right foot is flexed. And then on an inhale, you're going to take the hands next to the sit bones. On an inhale, you lift that left leg up high. Keep that chest lifted so we're not sinking in the spine, but we're sitting straight onto the sit bones. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Going for the other side, flex the left foot, point the right. Inhale, lift up. Stay here. Lift it up higher. Inhale, keep the chest lifted. Exhale. Now from here, we're going to take the hands next to the knees. We're going to lift out both legs. So point both feet. Inhale, lift up. Stay here. Try to lift that chest. Lift those legs. Inhale deeply. Exhale, stay here. Inhale high. Exhale, let go. Shaking the hips. From here, we're going to our wide-legged forward fold. So we're going to open the legs. And if this is too much for you, you can also choose to bend the legs a little bit more. Maybe place a cushion underneath the knees. And otherwise, just stretch out those knees. And try to make sure that you're sitting on your sit bone. So the weight is not to the back, so the back is curved. But you're sitting right on top of the sit bones. Flexing both feet. Now inhale, lift up to lift yourself even higher. Now slowly move forward. If this is too much, just stay here. You don't have to come forward. And for those who can, try to touch the toes. Otherwise, just rest the hands onto the mat. Work on lifting the chest. So the goal is not to bring the head towards the floor, because then we probably will get arched back. So we try to lift the chest, and from there with a straight spine move forward. So the chest is going forward instead of the head. So wherever you are, if it's in your practice to take your toes, lift the chest, and then slowly go all the way down. And we're trying to open the hips. So try to push those feet open, so the feet don't rotate in. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let go. Slowly make your way back up. And then we're going to our last pose. before going to Savasana. So if you have 2 blocks, this is a good time to take 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can also take 2 books. I don't have 2 blocks, so books work perfectly. So you're going to place those books next to your body, and we're going to our flying lotus. So you can just stay here in Sukhasana, cross-legged position, or if half lotus in your practice, take one leg into half lotus. And if you're up for full lotus, go for it, and go for your full lotus. Then from there, you're going to take your blocks or books next to the body, place those hands on the books or on the blocks. Inhale, push those shoulders. Exhale, lift the legs. Staying here. Breathe. Inhale, lift those legs up high, like you're sitting on a flying carpet. Try to bring the knees close to the ribs. Core is activated. Inhale, exhale, let go. You can also try to do it without the blocks, but for people who have short arms, blocks are very nice to give you a little bit more to lift those hips. So just try it. Take your option with that, maybe with blocks, maybe without. Going for 2 more times. Inhale, wherever you are, Sukhasana, half lotus or full lotus. Take your arms to the blocks or to the mat. Inhale, press those shoulders. Exhale, lift up to the flying lotus. Inhale, lift those knees. Shoulders are down, lift the chest. One more time, lift the knees. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale, I know it's tough. Inhale, exhale, let go. Now we're going for our last one. So it's easier actually to lift yourself off of the mat if you're in full lotus. If you're in cross-legged position, you'll have gravity that's working against you, so the legs probably will stay on the mat or you'll lift them a little bit. So you don't have to lift that completely. So wherever you are, take your options, and then from there for your last lotus. Inhale, hands on the block, shoulders down, exhale. Try to push those shoulders down. Inhale, lift the lower body. This is the last thing you need to do before Savasana, so give it your best. Inhale. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, lift it higher. Hold the breath. Exhale, let go. Untangle your legs, and then from there, move the blocks away from the mat. And slowly make your way to Savasana. Taking your hands underneath the knees, roll down, and relax. Stretch out those legs. Focus on letting go of the tension in the jaw, the tension in the shoulders. Opening the hips. Letting that breath sink all the way deep down to the lower stomach again. Try to find that pulse of your breath. With every inhale, your chest will be lifted a little bit. With every exhale, sink deeper into the mat. Let go of the tension in your arms, the tension in your legs, your shoulders, hips, spine, neck, your head. If you find it hard to keep your mind still, just only focus on the breath. Try to really feel what all the poses and all the postures did for your body. Focus on that. Focus on where there's a little bit more openness in your body, where muscles are being released. And try to embrace that and just let go. Bring some awareness back into your body by moving the fingers, wiggling the toes. And then make your way onto your right side. And then push yourself up to seated cross-legged position, Sukhasana, closing the eyes, hands are over the knees. On your inhale, you're going to take your shoulders up high, hold the breath and squeeze the shoulders, squeeze the hands in each other. Exhale, let go. Inhale, lift the shoulders, squeeze everything, hold the breath. Exhale, let go. One more time, inhale, hold it, squeeze it, and exhale. Your next inhale, you're going to take your arms up high to the sky. Hands meet above the head, exhale. Hands meet in front of your third eye between the brows. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I really hope to see you next time in our online classes. Stay safe. Namaste.